Christina Calph here with IdeateTV. I'm here with the incredible Mitchell Scott of Very Good Butchers, which is a plant-based butchery shop. So nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. Thanks for stopping by.
Of course. Now, I was very intrigued by it looks super meaty. Can you tell us a little bit about what you have at the expo here today?
Yeah, so basically we're the Very Good Butchers. So we butcher beans. We create a range of meat alternatives out of beans, veggies, herbs and spices, and a bit of wheat flour to bind it all together. We try and keep a very kind of clean ingredient profile. Everything's organic. And today we have a range of meats. So we've got burgers, sausages, bacon, ribs, taco stuffer with like a lightly spiced ground round, and a few other goodies. This is the ribs that you're about to try right now?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to try it right now. That is really good.
Oh, thank
And
you.
it definitely tastes like meat.
Thank you.
Very
Yeah.
good. So what inspired you to get into this?
Yeah, so I was actually back home on Denman Island, a little island with about 1,000 people on it. I was at a local family barbecue, and I had this veggie burger. And I grew up vegetarian, so I had like a lot of not so great veggie burgers growing up, and I was like, wow, this is really good. What is this? And it turns out that my sister's husband's sister's husband had made this burger.
Sister's husband, sister.
So my sister's husband, his sister, her husband.
Ah.
So he's from England. He'd been a chef for about 13 years. Worked at a lot of different restaurants in London, in Vancouver, vegan restaurants in Vancouver. And he was living on this little island. There was no restaurants there, and he was kind of bored. He turned vegan, missed the taste of meat a little bit, didn't really see a lot of stuff out there that he liked. So he decided to try making these meats. He made a delicious burger. He made sausages, and they were just taking them to the local farmers market, selling out every weekend. I was like, wow, this is really good. Yeah, let's team up, see what we can do with this. So we went to Victoria, which is like the closest big city, set up a little table with some coolers, and just sold out over 2 days around Christmas. And while we were there, we noticed they had a full-time retail space available in this market. So we decided to go for it. 2 months later, we opened the first vegan butcher shop on the west coast of Canada. We had about 1,000 people show up on our opening day, and we had to shut down for a week after that just to restock everything.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
That's like taking a chance and really finding some success.
Yeah. So that was 2 years ago when we opened roughly. Since then, we launched a Kickstarter campaign. We expanded into a second, bigger space. And then just about a week ago, we opened up a new production facility in Victoria where we're making these plant-based meats with the goal of reaching a bigger kind of retail wholesale audience. So currently we have a butcher shop / restaurant, so you can come in, get the butcher shop experience. We'll slice up your meat. We'll make you a nice burger, deli sandwich. We also ship across North America direct to consumer. We've got a monthly subscription box, our monthly meat club.
Is that even good for Americans?
Americans takes 2 days. It's in Canadian dollars as well, so it's like basically half the price. Not quite, but 30% cheaper. And yeah, we've just had an incredible response. Like, we can't keep up with demand for our products. We've got a waiting list of about 150 different grocery stores and restaurants that have reached out to us and want to carry the products. So yeah, here we're just this is our first time at the show. We're just checking things out, seeing what's going on, talking to people, and hoping to be on U.S. store shelves in the next kind of 6 months to a year. It's going to be a slow rollout to start as we kind of increase our production, but yeah.
So if someone was interested in buying your meats, they would have to go to the website. And did they do the subscription box, or what are some ways that people can get?
So there's my personal favorite, the big box of meat. So it's like $100, and you get like 12, 13 different products, a nice selection of all our stuff. And then we have a special box. We freeze your order and then ship it out to you. That's the best way. We've got also a subscription, and you can order one-off products as well.
That's really, I'm very impressed. So just want to ask you, what I'm hearing is that you took a chance and you just went for it, and you saw a place that you potentially, the space, and you just jumped on the space and you did these. Were you afraid? Like, what advice would you give to somebody that would be timid about taking chances like that?
Yeah, so I think we got really lucky. It was kind of like the right place at the right time. Like the past few years, there's just been so much interest in plant-based products and meat alternatives. I think like 5-10 years ago, vegan butcher shop would have just been kind of ignored. Now though, people love it. They love the concept. It's interesting. So my advice would be, go for it. Like, we didn't have a huge risk like starting out. Like, our commitment was $10 for 2 tables, and we had our coolers full of meat. So, and then we saw that went well. So we're like, okay, what's the next step up? And since then, we've been bootstrapped. So we've just been kind of going step by step, taking that next big leap, and trying to scale as quickly as we can, but still not so much that we kind of lose everything.
Yeah. So seeing the signs of following the signs of success and kind of going for it. What is? Did we talk about your website? Did you say your website for the?
Yeah, www.verygoodbutchers.com.
Well, thank you so much, Mitchell, for talking to me. Here with Mitchell Scott of Very Good Butchers, Christina Calph with IdeateTV, signing off.